There we go. I guess we're going to find out who's taking the win. BigV versus TRUEWHALE. A match for the ages. Take it away, guys.
Once again, probably not the Laura, the Sagar taking the place of her an LD5. Let's see if TRUEWHALE takes her away. And Stoic, I really love the pre-ban on BigV's side, the Wedget. He tells him, I'm not going to let you be super comfortable, but I don't know, maybe this second guessing on the Laura pick might cost him a very, very difficult turn one.
Yeah, we'll find out here. TRUEWHALE locking in a 33 speed lead with that Laura as well. I am a big fan right now. I think that's a great start to TRUEWHALE's draft here. Cigar first pick from BigV is quite interesting. We've got two other picks he's going to bring to the table. I'm not too sure what he's going to bring. There's a lot of options. It could be the Raccoon, and it looks like it's going to be a Juno and Escher. I think Escher, great pick. He definitely wants to get that turn one. No speed lead has been locked in yet for BigV, though.
Very interesting pick. The Raccoon and the Miles come out on TRUEWHALE's side. I'm surprised that we're not seeing another LD unit, but you know, those two are really strong into the Juno and into the Escher. Now let's see if BigV brings one speed lead and one very high impact volatility unit, or does he shift and go a little bit more bruisery, trying to outpace the TRUEWHALE in the mid and long game. Does he bring a speed lead or not? That's the big question. Nope.
Ooh, interesting. It's always strange when you see a Juno pick and then they go and they take a unit. So it's like the Juno's preemptive, knowing he's going to be bringing a Volantis to the table as well. We see a Leo hit the field as well, and I think Leo's already going to be a unit getting banned out right now. Fire Monkey King. Ooh. We're seeing a very free-to-play TRUEWHALE, minus Laura, of course.
I really like TRUEWHALE's comp. I think that was a great response, and that tells you that maybe he's not banning this Leo. Is he making a statement right here? And he says, I'm not afraid that you're gonna, you know, create some problems for my Miles, and just let that through and take away some of the sustain from that side and fight into it. It's gonna be interesting to see what he chooses. 3, 2, 1. Leo ban still. Ooh.
I was almost going to predict the Raccoon was going to get the ban here, though. So removing the sustain from TRUEWHALE's side of the field, also that ability to keep comboing off with that Miles, because everybody's doing that exact combination. Just keep pumping the Miles. Miles pumps in the damage, but speed lead for TRUEWHALE. He does have the strip. Can TRUEWHALE get the advantage early? Or are we going to see a change here in Tides because of BigV's draft? We'll find out.
Very interesting. Here we go. Miles going for turn one. Doesn't get the stun, but does get the strip. Here we go. Laura turn 2, and it looks like Escher might be able to cut. Oh, it doesn't. It doesn't go for the strip. I also thought that the Escher was going to cut the Oliver, and he was all fine, but increased cooltime misses the reduction of the attack bar, my friend. The Volantis will try to control and put glancing on everyone.
Yep, well, he's able to get glancing on 2 of the units here. The Fire Monkey King is probably the one that you really want to get that glancing on top to stop that unit from pumping out so much damage. It looks like BigV wants to get rid of that Laura first.
Yeah, the Laura is looking a little bit squishier than the Fire Monkey. I agree with you. The Fire Monkey is the unit you want to remove quickly, but the Laura looks so squishy that he said, I have an opening, an opportunity to just use skill 2 with Volantis and get rid of her in this turn with the dots. Oh my god, she stays at 1 HP.
Yeah, 1 HP, he has to go for one of these skills, probably that second skill, unless he wants to try and do a third skill and just test the waters and see what kind of damage he's able to produce, but he just goes for that second skill, gets no dice on anything, nothing's going to get stunned up here. Fire Monkey King's going to have to really get something going here, but I think this Escher has to be the unit he gets rid of first. This is the sustain unit. This is what's going to keep BigV alive if he loses his Laura, and he will be losing his Laura shortly.
That is a really good point, Stoic. You know what? I keep thinking about not using the strip with the Laura early on, so the Miles had the chance to reset 2 units. Might come back to get TRUEWHALE, because now it's a 3v4. The Monkey will have an opening to remove this Escher, but the Juno and the Volantis are going to be very difficult to deal with. And this proc is huge.
It's really, really big there. I think he actually has to go and apply this defense break elsewhere and let the Oliver take out this Escher here. Well, we'll see what he tries to go for, and I think he is just going to confirm units if he's able to take units out there. I do think he should have waited and saved that skill to put the defense break elsewhere, but let's see what happens. He's looking for a little bit more attack bar pushback on top of this Cigar to try to keep this unit under wraps.
I like your comment. He just said, I want to remove this, tries to go for the stun, doesn't get it. Now he has to land a provoke. This provoke is super key and gets it. No proc from the Oliver. Now, can the Juno get a stun on this Miles? A water unit being stunned by a fire unit. Remember, Despair sees no element. Yes,
Whoa!
he gets it.
That's crazy. He went for a desperation move like that, using that second skill to try and get more Despair Stones out on the field. Does get that defense break to land on top of the Cigar, but no stun going on top of Oliver either. I think he has to use that third skill on top of the Cigar. You got to remove units from this field.
Beautiful call. He goes for it. Lots of damage. This monkey is becoming more and more dangerous as the time passes. We know those stacks deal so much damage. It's going to be super difficult to remove him from the field. He needs another stun, doesn't get it. Now the opportunity to kill a unit or be a little bit greedy. What does TRUEWHALE chooses? He goes for the greed, goes for the Volantis. You know what? If this monkey doesn't lap, he does lap.
Yeah, I think that was definitely the play there. He's got to go for that second skill onto the Volantis. Choosing not to go for the second skill onto Volantis, taking units down. I guess in the position, if you're able to take a unit, he's going to be taking a unit, because that's exactly what he has been doing. This Fire Monkey King is going to be very difficult to take down, though. This second skill comes up very quickly, but he has to land his defense breaks. And he is landing his defense breaks.
Or the glancing is powerful, though. He will kill the unit either way, but the glancing might be the difference maker. Can he miss it and keep the Juno with chances to come back? The healing, though, is so strong, Stoic. I don't know. Can this Juno kill it? If the monkey gets one proc, he might have the match here. Ooh.
Well, we'll find out, because right now this Juno's cycling so much attack power. He needs a defense break and a violent proc, and I do think this Fire Monkey King can do it. Big crit, big damage, no additional turn, not enough healing, stays alive though. He needs the proc.
The Juno,
man!
the monkey. Oh my god.
Well done, Big V, taking round 1 away from TRUEWHALE.
Oh my god, Stoic, what a beautiful match. Could have been decided by one violent proc, and then everyone in chat would have been crazy. I'm telling you, vial this, vial that, but you know what? The Juno took it home. The Despair stun on the water unit with the desperation skill too, like you called it perfectly. Well, was an interesting turn of events to this match.
Yeah, it definitely was. That was a very crazy match, but it's kind of the exciting fireworks you always want to see in these tournaments here, especially at America's Cup. But here we go. I mean, Laura's going to get the pre-ban. Gianna's going to get the pre-ban here. TRUEWHALE does have the first pick. Let's see what he chooses to take away from Big V. I don't think he's going to be taking a Cigar away from Big V. I think Big V is going to be having that unit once again.
I agree with you. I'm seeing a wedge. Wait. Is he saying, I don't want you to be comfortable? You know what? But I'm still seeing a Wedget in this match. Takes away the Wind and Bison in this case. And now Big V has to adapt. Does he take the Volantis right now and the Juno? We know, I love how you always mention, Stoic, when some players kind of, foreshadow what they're doing later. Take an early Juno because you don't want to get countered. And Okeanos is coming out. I can't believe it. We called it earlier today, my friend.
I love seeing it, man. I love seeing it. It's just like these units that it just describes like the Americas. Like you always see it's like welcome to America's Cup. Okeanos gets drafted first round. It's so perfect.
The Wedget, my friend.
Sure. Yeah, there's Wedget coming out here alongside Raccoony as well for TRUEWHALE. I think this is already a very good draft. I do like the Wedget. I do like it with that Cigar or Wind and Bison dropping in here as well.
I'm loving this. I want to see love in chat for Papa Oki. Please, people, drop it because it's incredible. It's not seen in our RTA at all, but it's the kind of unit that has big impact in matches. And now the monster that was banned on the first match, the Pudding Princess, comes out and steals away the Miles from his side. Very strong against this Raccoony.
Yeah, I really do like that Miles. I think the Miles is a solid pick right now. We've seen it do so well, especially where TRUEWHALE is probably going to be taking that Miles right here at this part of the draft as well. That Dark Pudding Princess definitely going to be very dangerous here. We know this unit to be very quick. It has an Oblivion it can bring to the field as well, but it looks like TRUEWHALE really wants that turn 1. I like the Water Ryu Chung Pung as with the Widget. This is a very solid draft from TRUEWHALE.
I agree with you. This draft looks airtight. Double speed lead, double starters, double reset, triple strip, incredible team, and then the Raccoony to bring in some sustain. So my question for you is, do you once again go for the Raccoony ban and try to pick something that's going to make it very difficult for for TRUEWHALE to survive, or do you let the Raccoony through and take out some of the control?
Well, the Triple Revenge Verd's going to hit the field right now, and I feel like you can't help but ban out the Triple Revenge Verd. It could just be way too toxic, and it's going to be a very fast Triple Revenge Verd as well. A lot of these players in SWC, they have the Triple Revenge Verd, and it's always ruined very quickly as well, and tanky. I don't know if you ban out that. Yeah, okay, so you're definitely going to be banning out the Triple Revenge Verd. He doesn't want to see it. Chung Pung is a very obvious ban coming for BigV on TRUEWHALE, but we've got an exciting match ahead. HP lead for BigV. We've got a speed lead coming out for TRUEWHALE.
Yes, my friend. Let's see how tanky these units are on BigV's side, because we know that the fast runes and turn 1 are on TRUEWHALE. Here we go. The strip misses a couple, but we're going to have the Wedjet pushing the attack bars all up and then try to get a strip, reset, and provoke. He does use skill 2. Here we go. Wind and Bison. Who's he going to go for? Is it the Oki? Is it the Escher? What's the question right here? Goes for the Oki and gets the triple provoke.
Yeah, that's beautifully. That's the right unit to definitely get the reset there on the Okeanos. Beautiful provokes landing on that Pudding Princess is very key right now. Pumping up that Widget's a very smart idea. We have a lot of attack bar. We could push back with this first skill. He's able to pump in more turns to the Widget. Widget's going to keep forcing that second skill out as much as possible.
Yeah, very good comment. The thing is, can he get enough damage output out before BigV has a chance to move, or will some of these monsters proc out of the provoke and deal some damage in exchange? Because this Miles, we know that even provoked can be a very dangerous unit.
Yeah, he was actually looking for a provoke on top of that Escher and not receiving it there. A little bit of damage coming towards this Wind and Bison. Wind and Bison holding up pretty well right now, and it looks like he's going to throw some damage on top of the Water Ryu. So you're going to see BigV trying to kind of mix his attacks up here, and it's just strictly because of that Raccoon. He's going to be on the field right now.
Very good point. The Wedjet already has skill 2 because of that Raccoony skill 2. Now, the Wind and Bison needs to get this provoke and Death Break, because that's the opening. No, it misses it. Full resist on the Dark Pudding Princess, and Raccoony needs a proc to try to give a turn back, and he gets it, my friend. Turn back, and we'll try to get a provoke to control this Pudding Princess, probably.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly what he's going to be trying to do. So he's going to be pumping those turns right into the Cigar. He's going to, once that Raccoony gets another turn, he's probably going to re-pump back into the Widget to keep up with that second skill. Massive damage, though, on top of Water Ryu.
I'm really liking the choice of targeting here by BigV. He's going for the squishiest unit, trying to get rid of it, but now there's a big opening for TRUEWHALE. It's the first time that no one has Will on, and now the Wind and Bison triple provoke, but not on Okeanos, that will have the reset next turn.
Yeah, this is making it very difficult for BigV right now. It's an excellent draft from TRUEWHALE. He's going to see that second skill producing lots of additional damage as well. We don't have that second skill just up yet, but I think when Raccoony gets a turn, it's going to re-pump up that Widget to get the second skill back online.
There's a lot of volatility here, though. He has the skill 2 with the Wind and Bison right now. Needs to get it through and try to get rid of a unit. It is the Okeanos. I like this better because he tried targeting the Dark Pudding Princess and the resist was very high. So now you go for a unit that's probably built a little bit squishier and try to finish it off with the Water Ryu.
Yeah, look at him pump into those defense breaks there. Finally, additional turn coming out of this Dark Pudding Princess. We're going to see that strip come out here with the slows being across. That is such a powerful unit. 2 turn slows is actually very impactful here.
The Oblivion's gonna be super key, resisted on the Wedget. That is super incredible play that can define the match, because now you'll have the opening, but the clock is ticking. How quickly can TRUEWHALE kill this Okeanos? He needs to get rid of it, so there's no control on the other side. Lots of damage from the Water Ryu. Has the opportunity to give someone else a turn with a Raccoon right now.
Yeah, I think he pumps up that Wedget one more time, goes for more attack bar pushback there onto this Dark Pudding Princess, not let this thing take any more turns. Those 2-turn sleeps, man, that's really good. I think he's either going to take Okeanos down here, which might be key, but he does have other units that can do that as well.
I really like that choice. Get rid of the Oki. No worries, because the Escher has skills on, and he goes for the provoke on the Miles, guaranteeing that he's not going to take any of this key units down, and leaves an opening since the Pudding Princess already used her skills. Very good choice. Big proc, though, from BigV with the Pudding Princess. Finally gets this key Oblivion, and now, even if you use it, you don't get the passive bonus.
Yep, that's right. I mean, we still have that second skill, and that second skill is going to be really oppressive going up against BigV, though. But he did land that, which is really large. Able to get a kill on that Wind M Bison with the Miles. Miles producing so much damage. And, you know, it's definitely not over for BigV, though. BigV can get a lot of things going there. He does have the sustain with Escher. Miles still produces lots of damage, but there is a lot of attack bar pushback here for TRUEWHALE still.
Yeah, I don't know. The match has just turned around, especially since we talked about he had to take the Okeanos out, and he did. If he didn't, the Escher would have healed it right now, and now the Pudding Princess is finally making an impact. The Oblivion's coming on 2 units, and this match might be over, my friend. The Pudding Princess being that key unit for BigV. TRUEWHALE pre-ban it for a reason on match number 1. Lots of damage from the Miles. The countering is very key right now. He has to try to give the turn to itself to get out of Oblivion, but it might be too late for TRUEWHALE. The damage is off the table, the control's off the table, and the Escher continues to buff its team.
Yeah, that really was. That Pudding Princess really popped off when it got the chance to. That third skill strip with the slows on it is just so impactful. 2-turn slows can really hurt your opponent, and it clearly shows here. Oblivions were finally landing, once again landing on top of the Wedget. You can see that multi-hitting skill from BigV. Escher taking out that Wedget, and it's just over for TRUEWHALE. There's no turnaround here. BigV gets the 2-0 on TRUEWHALE.